You only get one shot at a visit visa. Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States out of our offices in St. Louis, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. I want to lead off this video by making it crystal clear that our office does not handle visit visas. We don't want to handle visit visas. We don't want to be involved in visit visas. We don't want to work on trying to make it appear that you're going to go back home to make that more likely, to try to help you get that visit visa to the United States. And the main reason we don't help with visit visas is because so many of them are denied. There's no way to appeal it. There's no way to challenge it. There's no way to force the State Department to tell you exactly why they're not giving you that visit visa. And so we don't want to take people's money when, number one, they don't need us, and number two, the likelihood of success is so very low. And I'm making this video as a courtesy, as a public service announcement. And that thing that I want to announce is that if you apply for a visit visa, you only have one shot, just as Eminem said, to get that case approved. If you don't get it approved on the very first time, the chances of you getting a visit visa after a second, third, or fourth application just keep going lower, lower, and lower. So you're going to have to do your best to convince the consular official that you have sufficient ties in your home country to return. You need to show them that you have a legitimate reason to come to the United States and that it is of a limited time period, a month, 2 months, 3 months, no more than 6 months. And if you appear desperate, if you appear like you're dying to go to the United States, you're not going to get that visit visa. So it is your job and your job alone to convince them that you have enough ties in your home country. Now, what does that take? I had a fellow email me today, this very morning, and say he listed his 3 children in his home country, and the State Department denied him the visit visa, saying, we don't think you have sufficient ties. We don't think you're going to come back to your home country. And a lot of this can rest on the people that came before my brother who applied for that visa. A lot of people have applied for visit visas, promised to come back, and never came back. And so the consular official, when they're sitting there looking at this application, they're looking at this DS-160, they're looking at whatever evidence you have submitted, they're going to take about 60 seconds to decide whether or not to give you that visa. And if you have not done a good job, if they don't like the look of you, if they don't think that you're serious about coming back, you might have sent in a letter from some friend who's going to sponsor you. That oftentimes cuts against you because they think you're coming to marry that person, right? So there are a lot of little nuances and little things you need to understand about visit visas. But at the end of the day, if you can't convince them that you're only coming for a visit and that you're going to go back home on time as promised, there's no way in hell they're going to give you that visit visa. And if that visit visa gets denied, don't keep applying. Don't keep banging your head on the wall. Don't keep showing how desperate you are to get to the United States. The more desperate you are to come to the United States, the less they want to give you that visit visa. So if you're thinking about trying to come to the United States, you need to do your research. You need to build your case. You need to show them that you intend to come back to your home country when your visit is over. And even if you do your best, there's a very strong chance that you're not going to get that visit visa, and you need to understand that. You need to accept that. You need to be cool with that. And you need to understand that there's a significant chance that you're not going to get that visit visa. If you do, you're lucky. You say, thank God, alhamdulillah, I got my visit visa to the United States, and I'm coming, and I'm going to leave on time so that I don't screw over other people who apply for visit visas later. It's the people that have come before that really screw it up for people that are applying now. So if you're trying to come to the United States for some reason other than a visit visa, don't do it. You'll get in trouble. You'll get hit with a misrepresentation. But more importantly, if you can't convince them that you're going to go back on time, you're not getting that visit visa, and you're sure not getting it by turning around and reapplying right after a denial. If you have questions about this, you should join our Facebook group. It's called Immigrant Home. There's lots of free resources in there, people talking about the visa process. We also have our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that. Whenever I make a new video like this one, you'll get alerted, and you'll be advised also when I go live on our Immigration Answers show. And that's a show that I do 3 or 4 times a week on Facebook and YouTube, where I'm answering as many immigration law related questions as I can in 60 seconds. We also make little videos on TikTok if you want to follow us there at Immigration Hacking. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.